Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Reading Sprint. Sorry we're a little bit late, but thank you all for joining us. So glad that you're here. And Leah is not going to be here tonight. She's okay. She's just got like an infection or something in her eye. She's not feeling too good, and so she's going to sit this one out tonight. But we will miss her. But I am so glad to have Yvette with us tonight.
Yeah.
Always love hanging out with her. So it's always a party.
Yep.
Um, if you all are new here, my name is Keisha, and this is my channel, which I don't do much on except for Bloom these days. And Bloom is my clean and Christian Bible/book club. And this month, our book club pick is The Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. You do not have to have this specific fancy edition to read it, but
It's so
this is the one
pretty.
that I have. Huh?
It's so pretty.
Thanks. Yeah,
Did you own it before?
um yeah, before I decided I wanted it to be a book club pick, I had bought it and
Nice.
it's like illustrated and it has like scripture in the margins and stuff. And I'm like, this is
Hmm.
gonna be great. So I'm excited for that. But that is our book club pick for the month that we'll have a discussion on the 26th, which is 2 weeks from today. And it'll be at the same time at 7 p.m. Central Time, or whatever time zone you're in, equivalent to that. But you do not have to be reading that to be joining us for sprints tonight. You can read whatever you'd like and just hang out and chit chat with us and read. And Yvette is one of my two co hosts. Like I said, Leah is not able to be here tonight, but they are my co hosts for this month. So they're going to do sprints with us and also do book discussion in a couple weeks. So if you don't already know Yvette, I'm going to let her introduce herself and then let us know what you're reading tonight, too.
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Yvette. I'm on Instagram as Levers Adores. And tonight I am finishing Alchemize. So hopefully you can see that's how much I have
Oh,
left.
Lord. That
So
brick.
close.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that cover?
It's
Is that a
like
different?
shiny.
It's pretty.
It's black. Oh, hello, Cleo. So yeah. It's kind of fun because like when I hit halfway, it was this line here basically.
Yeah.
So it was super satisfying seeing my bookmark in it.
Yeah.
Why are you in my way?
She's always there. It's always Yvette and Cleo's tail. That's what we get.
Just her tail. She's like, I just want you to know I am here with you.
She's trying to give you a mustache. That's what it
I
is.
know. I always think it looks like I have one of those boa feathers on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love
Yes.
it.
Yes, my little one.
Awesome. Have you, I'm going to ask you this and I already know the answer unless you surprise me. Have you started this yet?
No.
You going to start it the day before?
Maybe. It's not that
It's
long.
not that long, but you may want to process it. You never know. I haven't started it either.
Uh-huh. I
Um,
have thought, I was like, I think this is very different than as you're showing it. That's kind of what I thought it might look like. I'm like, I feel like I almost need the book to see all those like things.
Yeah, I don't think every book is like illustrated, but I just find it fascinating to have the
Hmm.
illustrations and stuff. And then I know it's an allegory, so like I really want to have it to look at to try to process deeper
Yeah.
with what those things are. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited about it. Are you just gonna listen to it, or do you have the ebook, or?
Well, that's why I was saying I was just gonna listen to it, but I was like, I probably should like get some form so I can see what's going on.
Yeah. Have you ever read anything like this before? Like an allegory or anything, or?
Yeah, I have, but they're few and far between.
Yeah, I mean, same, because
Mhm.
that's not the standard for
Yeah,
what most
yeah.
people read. But I
Very
really, really liked Hans Feet on High Places, which is also a Christian allegory. I read that a couple years ago, and it just, I don't know, there's something about learning about God, but like through story. I mean,
yeah,
obviously Jesus told parables too, so like it's just really cool and hits in a different way. So
yeah, yeah,
I'm excited for this one. But
yeah.
I'm not reading that one tonight, though. I'm going to be reading mostly one book, but I think before I get into my main book, I was reading Prayer by Timothy Keller,
Mhm.
which was the buddy read for Bloom in the Discord. And I got like this far,
Mhm.
and I enjoyed the first 2 chapters, but I feel like he is a little bit more talking about the practice of prayer in a more theological is not the right word, but like you have theology books versus Christian living books, and it feels more theology. It feels more like ritual versus relationship type. And I think it might get into the relational part more, but it just wasn't what I felt like I was looking for in a book on prayer this month. So Caitlin highly recommended Where Prayer Becomes Real, How Honesty with God Transforms Your Soul by Kyle Strobel and John Coe. And I'm doing a chapter a day. There's only 9 chapters. I'm on chapter 2. And I won't say that it's like profound yet, but I'm trying to take it really, really seriously. And so like I've got a prayer journal that he gives you kind of like I don't want to say like something to do, but just kind of gives you things to think about. And so I'm really trying to be intentional and like journal and pray about these things. And I think that's going to be really, really good for me. So I want to do my chapter in that potentially on this first sprint.
Nice.
But my main event tonight, let me tell you, I'm reading Mad Mabel, which is Sally Hepworth's new book that's coming out in April. And her last 2 books, I mean, I liked them, and I think I gave them both 4 stars. But honestly, like in comparison to her backlist, I just felt like she was going in a darker direction, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to read her books. Y'all, Mad Mabel, I'm 75% through, and oh my gosh, I love it so much. Like, if y'all don't know this, my car is named after Fern from The Good Sister, because that's like one of my favorite books of hers. And then also Fern is one of my favorite characters of all time. And I'm sitting here like, I think Mabel is rivaling Fern for being my favorite.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's just nothing like what I expected it to be, because it's set up like nobody ever expects. There's 2 people nobody ever expects to be a murderer, and it's an older woman or a child. And you get a now and then timeline of her as a child, and then her as an 81-year-old woman, which she is an absolute hoot. She's so good. But you know, if you've read Sally Hepworth's books before, she creates empathy for her characters. And boy, have I teared up, have I laughed, have I all that? I'm just like, I'm excited. I will in my review put like content warnings and stuff, because there is a little bit of language and some like slight content things that may or may not be triggers for you and may not be something you all want to read. But overall, I would say, you know, like this has been really good for me. So I'm very excited.
I love that.
Yeah. So everybody put that on your list. It's not a Christian book, but
bring it back. Sally Hepworth.
Yes. All right, let's see who's here and what everybody's reading. Joshua said reading sprints.
Woo!
Good evening, all. Hello, Grandma Susan. Betsy's so excited to see Josh. And this is where I was saying Yvette was on her way home. Lee's not here, and I was waiting. What's up, Betsy? Hi, Betsy. Hi, Amber. Betsy is going to read Love and Other Chances by Tracy Back tonight. I don't know if her name is pronounced Back or Bach. Like Bach, you know?
I think
like,
it's
that's
Bach.
what I want to say.
For sure Bach. But long. You got to say it long.
I know, but it makes me want to like bah, like a sheep. That is I think it's probably an interconnected standalone, but her first book is Love and Other Goals. Yeah, because it's soccer. And I have that one. I haven't read it yet, but Betsy's been really enjoying both of them.
Nice. So. My friend has a car, and the license plate is Fierce, but it's like 2 F's. So I'm like, fierce.
Oh my goodness. Yes, how's Jessie doing? And look, Josh was reading My Lucky Charm, which you are in the right place for that. You already know I'm excited. I resonate with Eloise the most of the 3 sisters, and that one is a lot of people. Well, everybody has a different favorite, but I feel like that's a lot of people's favorite book in the series. So I'll be curious to see where it falls for you and how you like it. Hi, Morgan. Reading The Vanderbeekers of 141st Street by Corinna Jan Glacier, maybe? I think that's a middle grade. Fun. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite one. It said Betsy's favorite one. I'm reading It's Not Her. What is that? It sounds like a thriller, but maybe not. Yeah. Hi, Bethany. Finishing up some homeschool stuff, and then I'll be here. Awesome. Well, let us know what you're reading when you get here. Hello. Glad someone's doing reading sprints. I'm in the worst reading slump ever. I'm currently reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. Oh, no. Oh, is the book putting you in the slump, or is it helping you?
Yeah.
Let us know. I hope it's helping, but... Hi, Sarah. Tonight I'm reading The Jig is Up by Lisa Q. Matthews. Fun. I like the title. The Jig is Up.
Yeah.
He's asking if she's reading physical or audio of Dungeon Crawler. Hi, Jessie.
Hello.
How are you? It has been a while. You've been quiet lately. We miss you. Hi, Denise. Welcome. If you can't tell, I'm from Tennessee with my southern accent over here. So
I'm from Arizona. No accent whatsoever.
You sound what I would consider like normal. You don't have northern or southern.
Neutral. Very neutral.
Yes. Neutral is a better word than normal because it's not normal that I have this accent or somebody. But you know what I mean? Like
it's just neutral. No, nothing to it.
Reading the physical copy of the book. He said the audio's better. It's more so written to be narrated. I hope that helps with the slump. Yes. Coming back soon, I promise. Been so overwhelmed lately. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I hate to hear that. Gonna see if Libby has it on audio. I want to pet the kitty.
Love that. She needs all the love all the time.
Yes. Let's see. Reading The Tale on Hilltop Farm by Susan Wittig Albert. That is I think that's the cozy mystery following Beatrix Potter. I had that, but I unhauled it. I hadn't read it, but shown too many books. You know, if there's such a thing.
Yeah.
The book is putting me in a slump, but I'm going to try. Yeah, try the audio because I know that's what everybody said is the audio is really, really good. So, okay, it was Beatrix Potter. Awesome. Well, I'm so glad everybody could join tonight. We're going to go ahead and jump into our first sprint. So let's go till like 10 after so we can have about 40-ish minutes. And I hope everybody enjoys their books. I'll see you at 10 after.
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. I was just trying to finish it.
Oh, you're good. How much do you have left?
40 pages.
Oh, gotcha.
But I was just trying to finish that section. There we go.
So,
What about you? What'd you say?
Oh, I said, is it going good? Like, are you?
It's got a lot of lots of ups and downs on it. Like, I knew like the trigger warnings and I knew those things, but like starting it, there's 3 parts to it.
Mhm.
And so like I read part 1 and I was like, honestly, I might DNF this. Like,
Oh no.
what the heck? People giving this 5 stars and like, and so then like right at the end of part 1, I was like, okay, finally, I get what is gonna happen. And then I do like it a lot, and you know, it's hard to say that because of all like the grief and everything that's going on in it. But I do like it, but yeah, it's just such a struggle all the time for them.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, hopefully it ends up ending on a high note for you.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to. But yeah, the whole thing is, and I don't think it needed to be 1,000 pages either. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all for a chunky book, and if it's gonna, get me there. But like, there were definitely times I was like, this could have just. You said that 10 times. You could have made it 2.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
that's
do
cool.
really enjoy it.
Oh, good. I read my chapter for the day in Where Prayer Becomes Real, and I did my prayer journal, and that's all I had time to do before coming back. So I'm gonna do Mad Mabel next, and I'm excited. So I don't know if I'll finish it tonight or not. I would love to. Depends on how fast I read, but I will actually. I say I'd love to. I'd love to, but also I don't want it to end because whenever you feel this good about a book, it's like when you're done, you got to find it again. So
yeah.
But
How much do you have left of it?
I'm 75% in, so I mean, I potentially could finish it tonight. We'll see. Yeah. How did everybody else do on that sprint? We had a couple people pop in and join. Gabby's here. I don't know if Gabby's still here, but Gabby, let us know what you're reading if you're here. And Mary from Canada reading Alexander McCall Smith. Awesome. And Chloe is getting comfy after making dinner, then be reading Play With Me by Becca Mack. Awesome. And then Latrice popped in to say hello. She's gone, but I hope she was having a good week. I know she's gone, but Chloe read 46 pages. Awesome. Betsy got to 25%. It's so good. Yay.
Good.
Hi, Danny. Crocheting my blanket and listening to One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. Awesome. Are you trying to like channel those summer vibes?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it got cold again today. We had a storm come through yesterday and a cold front pushed through. So it was really cold today, but then it was like the high was 52, which is not cold, but this morning it was cold. It's colder, but it's been in the 70s. But then the next 2 days or 3 days, it's going to be in the 70s again. And then on Sunday, it's going to be in the 70s and storm. And then the low on Monday is 19. I'm like, can we get past this, please?
Meanwhile, we're going to start roasting. So I don't know which is worse because it's going to be 90 and 100 degrees here in March. So
I guess it depends on your preference. Would you rather burn up or freeze to death?
I'd rather freeze to death always.
Says the girl who lives in Arizona.
I hate the heat. I don't like being hot. I can always put on a sweater. I can never take off enough clothes that I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always move somewhere cold.
I could, but my family's here.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah. It's all about the family.
Morgan read 3 chapters.
Oh yeah, and in Montana, I get like a newsletter because of where I go, and so the church up there was like, "Hey, we're gonna be closed because there's a blizzard coming in." I was like, "Blizzard, 90 degrees,
Stark difference there.
so different."
Yeah.
So nice.
Bethany played Fortnite with the fam that sprint. Love it. Picking up Theo of Golden next sprint. Yes, I'm still reading it. Well, I know you said you've been taking your time, so but as long as you're enjoying it. Amber read 24 pages. Awesome. Sounds like the exact same weather as me, Keisha. Whereabouts are you? I am in Tennessee. So we have bipolar weather. I mean, I feel like the world does at times have bipolar weather, but yeah, it just one day it'll be 70 degrees and one day it'll be 30 degrees. Like this, yeah. And snowing. Monday, so yeah. Big storm Sunday, Wisconsin living, not complaining. We had one snow this year that got us out of work for like a week, which I enjoy. I enjoy that, having at least one good snow and we get off work for it. But after that, I'm like, all right, let's warm up a bit. So
yeah. I mean, you could move too, but
I mean, I like
closer to Arizona.
I don't hate our weather because it doesn't ever stay one thing for so long. So like it does get cold, but I think like in December it was in the 70s, and so I don't know. It's a love hate, but same weather in Illinois. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Awesome. Well, we don't have a very chatty bunch tonight, so that means we get lots of reading done.
Yeah, I gotta get my 40 pages.
I know. Well, Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley. No, I was kidding.
Look, okay, so there is. When I say Shirley, I do think of Shirley now, but I also think of there's a shirt I saw that came up on my Instagram, and it was a bunch of ducks, and it was this duck, and it says the other ducks behind it were Shirley, Goodness, and Mercy, and it's like Shirley, Goodness, and Mercy will follow me. I was like,
adorable.
I
love that.
So funny. But
I'm trying to see how much longer I have in audio. Does it tell me? It normally tells me 52 minutes, so I won't be able to finish.
Well, I mean, we can do another sprint depending on time for you.
Yeah.
I know you're behind me, so.
Yeah, and I actually took tomorrow off, so I don't have anything to do.
I have an hour and 18 minutes left. So.
An hour and 18 minute sprint. No,
78 minutes divided by 2. What's that to me? Well, then you're going to have to pick up something else if we do that.
Yeah, I already have. I mean, I'm doing the Realmathon. Yeah. So I just got to get going. This is only my second read of the month because I was reading. It takes a long time. So I need to kick them out from now on.
Well, if I focus, it's 39 minutes. So if we do 2 40-minute sprints or even like 2 45-minute sprints, I don't know, then I should be able to get through it, but I've got to focus. But I do have to get up, and I need to give Jovi some more food. I didn't give her enough earlier. So I need to do that. But if I can focus, I can get through it in 2 sprints. So, woo.
Yeah. Do you want to go to like the top of the hour maybe, or?
Yeah, that's about 40 minutes. Yep. Let's do it.
Yay.
All right. See you at the top of the hour.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, did you finish it? Or are you close?
I'm on the epilogue, so really close. Yep,
Good.
be able to finish.
What are you going to start after that?
I don't know. I'm thinking so right now it's the 48 hours of peace for the Realmathon.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get like extra points and stuff for every book you read for this weekend, starting on Friday. So I'm like, all right, do I start something now? Or do I kind of start something that's longer and maybe like pick it back up on Monday?
Yeah.
And then do the little one. So I'm kind of debating. I'm supposed to do also a buddy read with Elizabeth of When the Moon Hatched. So that's a kind of long one. That I could start that one maybe. But I'm also like, I just finished this. Do I really want to get into a longer one?
Yeah.
So maybe When the Moon Hatched, just so that I can like start it and then do all the books I need over the weekend and then pick it back up on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I can't believe you haven't read that one yet.
When the Moon Hatched?
Yeah.
There's just so many, all right?
I know. It just seems like
you can't judge me. There's so many all over the place. Yeah, it was I've had the book for a bit. It's kind of like The Will of the Many. That's another one that I really want to get to, but I still haven't. And then I was supposed to kind of get to it with Wendy, and that didn't happen. So, like, it's those bigger books always kind of take a little bit longer because I'm just like, yeah, I'm a little intimidated.
Yeah.
But the second one is coming out in May, so figured I'd try the first one and then hopefully like it enough to pick up the second one.
There you go.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm at 87% and I have 40 minutes left in my book. So I'm like a big thing's about to happen. So I'm like curious. I don't know. But man, I just the empathy that I have for Mabel. Like
no, I also love that name. Like that's such a great name. I love the name Mabel. I love the name Hazel. Like
yeah.
Also just like cozy.
She goes by like in the then time, so her name was Mabel Waller. But her middle name is Elsie, so it was Mabel Elsie Waller.
Mew? Does she go by Mew?
No.
Oh.
But
her gonna say she goes by her initials.
No, so her name was Mabel as a child, which is where she got the name Mad Mabel was when she was growing up. Mm-hmm. And now in the now timeline where she's 81, she goes by Elsie Fitzpatrick. Is it Fitzpatrick or Fitzgerald? I think it's Fitzpatrick. Anyways, Fitz something. Which is her mother's maiden name and then her middle name. Yeah. But there's so much like that I love about so the reason I'm bringing up that she's called Elsie is because one of the things I love about this is she lives in this cul-de-sac with all these different neighbors. Mm-hmm. And one of the neighbors has a little girl who's like, I think 7. And she describes her as like, kind of like this just little plain little flumpy little girl, but she's endearing. She's like annoying because she's like pestering her all the time, and she calls her Elsa from Frozen.
Oh, funny.
She's like, I know your name's Elsie, but I'm gonna call you Elsa. That one's better. So she calls her Elsa. And that she loves her, like that they have this relationship, and like the girl's name is Persephone, which she talks about her opinion of that girl having the name Persephone, but the little girl's name is Persephone, and you can tell that Persephone doesn't see her she doesn't know who she was. She doesn't know who Mad Mabel is. And given her neighbors didn't at first either realize who she was. But just seeing, that little girl loves her and doesn't think anything about her, and she sees her as good. Like, she probably could never see her as whatever everybody else does, and just the innocence of that. But also, like, I don't know, I think children do have like a sense about people, so I'm kind of like one.
Yeah.
But I love that. And then she also, as a child, Mabel, as a child, she loved Anne of Green Gables,
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted to find a bosom friend, and she did. And her name is Daphne, and Daphne's still her friend at 81 years old, and it's like
Oh,
the best friend
sweet.
she's ever had, and the only person that stuck with her through like her whole life. And so I love their friendship, and there's just so many things about it that I'm like, man, this is just not what I expected, because I expected to go into this book. And when I first heard the synopsis of it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's an evil child book. And I don't like evil child books. That's
Mm-hmm.
not what this is. Or it
Oh,
doesn't feel like it. It
that's
doesn't feel like that at all. So it's just really, I don't know. Heartwarming is not the right word, because there's some stuff in it. But
yeah.
like, it has not been revealed, I don't think, who, like, there's one murder that has not been revealed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've known kind of the whole time, but I think I know who it is. And I'm seriously wondering if she didn't really do this, because there's been so many things throughout her life that, like, people think she did, but she didn't do. And I'm like, did she do this one? I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't blame her if she did. Like, I literally would root for her.
No.
But like, it's like, if you know, you know. So I just can't wait for more people to read this book. Like, people that like secular, like, mystery thrillers. I wouldn't really call this a thriller. It's, her books are more that suspense. I wouldn't even say, they're character studies. This is a character study with some suspenseful moments. But I don't know. I'm just like, 40 more minutes, and then I just
Yeah.
process, and then I'm going to be sad that it's over.
Are
So,
you reading it on Kindle?
yeah, because I have the NetGalley arc.
Mhm.
It doesn't come out until like mid to late April, I think. So, and I've
Nice.
had the arc since last year, because they posted it on NetGalley. I think when it came out in Australia, like, it had come out there before here. So I've had it for a while, and I was like, I'll wait till closer to when it comes out. And I didn't know what I
Yeah.
wanted to read right now, because I'd been reading some nonfiction, and then I don't know, like, nothing. I don't want to say I was in a reading slump, but sometimes I just don't feel like reading, And last month I read more than I read in like January. I read 4 books. I think last month, I don't remember how many I read, but it was more than 4. So I kind of alternate my fast months and my slow months, whatever that looks like. And so I was like, I just don't feel like reading, but I want to read something, like. And I was like, I want to pick something fiction. And I just randomly, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just I haven't read her in so long, and I really want to.
Yeah.
And so I started it not knowing if it was going to grip me initially. And I could have binged it in one sitting if I had the
Mm-hmm.
wherewithal to do that. But yeah,
Yeah.
love it when that happens.
Yeah. That's great. I will say it's a missed opportunity, though. They should have called her Mew all the time. I would have just been calling her Mew
Mew.
the
That is,
entire one.
yeah, that is fun.
Mew, Mew. In this one, the main character's name is Helena, and they call her Hell. I'm like, bleh.
Yeah, I don't like
Like,
that.
Hell, come here, Hell. And I'm like, that's the stupidest name. And then there's another person whose name is Apollo, and they call him Paul, P-O-L. I'm like,
These are horrible nicknames.
like, Apollo's not that long. Like, why are you calling him Paul? And it's like, it's so stupid.
Mhm.
I just feel like, and it's based off of Hermione fanfic.
Yeah.
So Hermione never had a nickname. Like, why are you trying? Like, and that's a long name, Hermione. Like,
Yeah.
4, and Helena was.
I was gonna say, what would you even call her? And then I was like, Hermie. No,
Hermie, I know, which is what Victor Crumb, for all you know, did call. He called her Hermione, and then Hermione as well, accidentally. But he was foreign. But like, I don't know, Hell is so annoying. I was just like,
yeah, for sure.
doesn't fit her at all. And even Helena, I'm just kind of like, why are you naming her after an old lady?
Yeah. Well, let's see how everybody else did, and we're gonna do one more sprint so I can finish my book.
Me too.
And so Yvette can finish hers, though you're much closer than I am. Denise is back and she's knitting a baby blanket for her best friend's daughter. That's so sweet.
Nice.
I love that. Danny is at 23% and enjoying it. Awesome. Got 26%. I keep getting distracted by my husband.
Always.
Story of your life. Has he showered yet? I know sometimes when he goes to shower, you get a reprieve. You can read for a little bit.
All of a sudden, she jumps 20%.
Yep. I love it. But what a blessing to be distracted by your husband, you know?
Yeah.
You have one to be distracted by. You have a man that loves you.
Yeah. Oh, mine? Yeah. Yeah.
Was it? Because you seem a little conflicted there.
No, I'm not. I guess I just would have loved it even more if it was 800 pages, you know? Like,
yeah,
1,000 pages was worth it. Yes, it was worth it. But I just keep on being like, it could have been also worth it at 800, and I would have been done like 4 hours, like 10 hours earlier or something like that. The audio was 36 hours long.
Eesh.
So it's like, okay. But yeah, I guess, like if I compare it to something like, it's also a standalone, so that's really nice. So like I like that, and I'm happy that they weren't like, we're gonna make it's 3 parts. So honestly, they could have been like, we're gonna make this into a trilogy, or at least like split it up into a duology. So I appreciate that it was one.
Yeah.
But gosh, it was just very long.
Yeah.
But I do like recommend it.
That's good. Morgan read another 3 chapters. Awesome. 28 pages, a little distracted. That's okay. I get distracted a lot too. For 31 pages at 37%. Awesome. I need to figure out something else to say besides awesome. I should say awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Coolio. I can say that.
Bring that in. I love it.
I think I read around 20 pages. Going to bed now. Good night. Good night, Bethany. Thanks for joining for a bit. Hi, Amy. So glad I made it for the last sprint. Yes.
Woo! Me?
What was who reading?
Somebody? I read Alchemized.
Yeah.
And you're reading Mad Mabel.
Yes. Mad Mabel, Alchemized.
I'm over here.
Awesome. Let's go ahead just to make sure that I don't get distracted. Let's go ahead and do you want to do top of the hour? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Like 45.
You guys are getting distracted. Little bit of Monica. Is that what she still is? I think that's still what she is on there. We were on sprints with her, and there's a thing called Focus Friend. If you've ever heard of it. It was created by Hank Green, and it's like a little bean, and he knits socks every single time that you stay focused. And you can create little rooms and stuff. Like, it was so funny. I got onto the sprint, like, in the chat, and everybody was like, I read 30 pages, and my bean knitted 26 socks. And I was like, what is happening right now? Like, everything. That
sounds fun.
I was so confused. And I was like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, what's your beans? Like, what is this? And people it was so funny because they were like, Hank Green is probably like 100 people joined our app today. Like, because everybody was joining it. And
that's fun.
Like, a bunch of them were even.
So did you join it?
Of course. But like, they were even doing like getting the subscription, and I was like, dang, people. Like, so yeah, I got the little bean. He's adorable. You give him a little name, and then you focus, and it like, you can, you know how on your phone you can focus and it will shut down some of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you can focus, and then like your little guy knits some socks, and then you can trade it for stuff. So mine is called How Ya.
Oh my word, Yvette.
How you
Why?
been?
Yeah, I was about to say, why is it called How You Been?
How you been?
That's
Yeah.
I would not expect any less from you.
Yeah, that's his name. It was a bit at first I was like, maybe I'll call him like Coffee Bean or something. Or like Boromir, like Sean Bean.
I like How Ya.
Yeah. So he's just called How Ya.
I love it.
He's How Ya Bean. But it's super cute. And so like you could do it during your sprints.
Yeah.
If anybody wants it. Hi, come on up.
I just have my phone on Do Not Disturb right now,
Come
just so
on
it
up,
won't
my
buzz
lady.
and distract me.
Yeah.
But
Get.
alrighty, we'll go to the top of the hour, and this is going to be our last sprint. So everybody, focus. If you need a bean,
Focus.
come grab it.
Focus with your beans. Make some socks. I made 40 socks the last sprint.
Oh my word! Now I'm going to ask you when you come back how many socks.
How many socks did I make?
All right, let's go to the top of the hour, and then hopefully I can get my book finished up, and you can find one to start.
Yep. All right.
Hello. I don't know. Like, if nobody paid attention to that whole last sprint, you just need to 2 times speed and watch me that whole time because I sobbed like almost the whole last 40 minutes of this book. At the end, I died. I like this is literally I have not experienced this since this trend started of the whole did I finish this book or did this book finish me? And this is the first moment that I feel like that. And I'm like, this book finished me.
Like, you know, I looked up a few times. I was like, you good?
I was literally like verbally boohoo crying. Like I had streaks of mascara running down my eyeballs.
I love that you always memorialize it. You're like, I'm crying. I need to take a photo of this.
Well, I'm like, I have to document that this.
Anytime I cry, I'm like, I look like Kim Kardashian and awful. I'm not going to take a photo.
I mean, it's not meant to be attractive, but I mean, if it helps somebody say, oh, I got to read this book.
I'm
then,
like, no, you're not seeing me right now. I'm going off. Hello.
I have speckles. I didn't even realize I have so many speckles on my glasses from crying. But yeah, 5 stars, and I'm literally over here like I need to reread The Good Sister and The Things We Keep because at this point I don't think that I have had a reaction this much of one of her books. So I'm like, is this like my new top of hers? But there are things in it. My issue with it is a moral issue of there's things in it that I wish weren't.
Yeah.
But I think in the nature of the story, it just all kind of goes like, so it is a moral dilemma.
Yeah.
But I think overall, like, I mean, at the end, there were so many things happening. And I was like, I can't do another one. I can't. Like, I was expecting one thing, and then this thing happened, 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 and then this thing. Like, there were so many things, and I was like, slow your roll, Sally. Like, in the last 40 minutes, you're just like, ripping me to shreds. So anyway,
oh my gosh,
I'm glad that this was like alive.
Yeah.
If I ever need to remember how much I love this book and how I felt about it, I have this to go back.
Get the ending of it. Yep, that's fun.
How was the end of your book, and did you start another book?
I did. I finished it. Yeah, it's very interesting. It like ends. It kind of like snowballs a little bit in the sense that it's like, and then 4 years later, and then 10 years later, and then like it like all of a sudden does that like one after another, and you're like, oh, what's happening? You know? But yeah, finished it. Like really deep and thoughtful read. You have to really, you know, do not read it on your time of the month for sure. Like I did for part of it, and I was just like, ah, you know.
Yeah. So, mine's coming. So
yeah,
any day now.
It was just like that part of it was really hard to get through, but yeah, like I will say that maybe something. I mean, everybody says, "Oh, there's trigger. Check the trigger." Blah 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 blah. But like also expect to read part 1 and be like, what the F, people, how are you giving this 5 stars? like expect that.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like I've heard people say that too. Like don't just judge it off the beginning. Like
not just like slow pace or anything, but things happening being like, how can you? Like just how can you? So yeah, getting through all that and then continuing. But
so
like,
what are you gonna rate it?
I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. Like it's just so much.
It sounds like a 4 to me, but you know.
Maybe.
I'll say whenever you share your rating.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I said, very
definitely not a 5 to me. Like from what you've said, it doesn't seem like a 5 for you, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean, like I said, just there's just so much in it, and like thinking like I want to sit on it because I think it's one that will just be something I think about a lot,
Yeah.
you know? And yeah, I definitely, like I said, I'm glad that it was a one book,
Yeah.
one and done, because it is a lot. But I did it for my in-person girls. We're the Valkyries, so we do a book club together, and it's 3 of us, and so we're getting together on Saturday, and we'll talk
Good.
about it. So I think like I always come away from that either feeling like way more validated or like bringing it, like depending on what they say. I know the one for sure gave it 5 stars, and the other person only read Manacled, or she's reading this one right now, but
Gotcha.
she's also read Manacled, so I'm waiting to see what she thinks. She calls it Manacled, though. She was like, "Have you read Manacled?" I was like, "What did you just say?" I was like,
What?
I was like, Manacled?
Life of a reader. We don't know how to pronounce
So
things.
we were all just laughing. We're like, Manacled. Anyways, but then I did pick up, I realized I had thought I'm sprinting with you on Sunday as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, like, I had told Elizabeth, I was like, hey, let's read it. She said, do you want to start it on, it was actually the 15th. And I was like,
Yeah.
perfect, I'll be on sprint. So like we were reading now, and I was like, oh yeah, I have to do it because, so she said the 15th actually. So I was like, oh, perfect. I can get some other stuff in ahead of time and start. So I wanted to, like I said, I wanted something fluffy in between. I don't want like just straight romance because I read so much last month that I don't want to go to that. But I'm reading Violet Thistlethwaite is not a villain anymore.
I've seen that cover.
Felt like that was a good one to break it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever there it looks similar to another one, like the color, the hues.
Mm-hmm.
There's one called I have it over here. An Ancient Witch's Guide
Yeah.
to Modern Dating.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
It
about.
is so cute. Like not enough people have read this book. It is just so cute and beautiful and like loving yourself and loving how beautiful you are. Like even if you're not beautiful in others, people, you're beautiful to the people around you, and just like it was so sweet. And like nobody really was talking about it, and still nobody is. And I'm just like, listen, you need to read this one because it's adorable. And
Aw.
so it's so
Good.
cute, so cute. But it looks like same. I'm getting the same vibes, at least from the way it looks, but not sure. There's already a sentient plant, so maybe it'll be as cute as that other one with the sentient plants, but like instead, it's like maybe a little different from that sentient plant. We'll see. So I'm excited for this one. So I read 6%.
Sweet. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
And that it's reminding you of a book that you love.
Yeah, I mean, not really. I would say that I say that, but it's like literally
Both vibes.
just because the covers look the same. I have not gotten enough in to tell if it's going to be the same.
Yeah. But you're enjoying it, so that's what matters.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Well, that was our last sprint. So let us know how you did, and then we're going to wrap it up.
I also knitted 39 socks.
Oh, bless. These socks. You need to screenshot. Well, I guess you can't. If you're focusing, you can't. I don't know. Can you see it on your phone? Like, I need to see what this, I guess I could just look it up.
Yeah, when you're done, I can show it to you. He's chilling right now. He's my little, wait, what?
It's bright. You might have to lower your bright.
He's my little bean.
Oh, my word. And he knits?
He's just chilling. I haven't done enough with it, but like you can make, yeah, he knits. And he has a really cute booty. It's very cute. It's like a little bean with a little butt.
Bubble butt.
Little butt. So cute. And so as I make more socks, I'll like make the house cute. And then, like I said, all the other people were all the other people were paying for stuff, and I was like, listen, I'm not paying for this thing. But if you did pay, you can make your bean into like, this one's called a kidney bean. It's a little cat bean instead of kidney bean. It's a
I can't believe you didn't want to pay for that.
I do, but it's $5, so that's not happening.
Oh, it's like a coffee. Come on. Like a small
What?
coffee. It's like a small coffee. Just forfeit a coffee.
Yeah, but like I like books. I'll buy a book.
Not for $5, you won't. Not very many for just $5.
Well, that's how I always get them off Pango for that much. But yeah, so cute. We'll see what I'm able to make out of it, like little decorations and stuff. You can get jelly bean, like make it into a jelly bean.
Fine.
You can make it into Hank bean, and it looks like Hank Green, but it's a little bean.
Cute.
Super cute.
All right. How did everybody else do? Betsy got to 29%. Amy read 12 pages in Spark of the Everflame.
Thanks.
Morgan read 5 chapters. Look at you. More than 3 this time. Because I think the last few times she's like 3 more chapters, 5 chapters.
Well, Betsy got 3%, so.
Yeah.
More than the 1% the last time.
I'm like, Morgan, did you get the focus bean?
Yeah, did you get a bean? Are you making socks?
Oh, I read 28 pages and got 46%. Awesome. Really enjoyed Violet Thistle. Wait, why is that hard to say? Reminds me a bit of Spell Shot by Sarah Beth Thirst.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because it so far has some plants, and the one plant is sentient. Well, it's not a sentient plant. Apparently, it's like she was evil before, and so she turned somebody who pissed her off into a plant, and so now she takes him around with her everywhere. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I could do that. Be like, you're annoying me. Plant!
Finished a middle grade graphic novel called Lightfall, The Dark Times. Yes! I cannot wait for the next Lightfall to come out. I wanted it to be out for Let's Get Graphic when me and Gwen and Jules did that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come out until April, May, something like that. So, but we're going to do a fall Let's Get Graphic. So I was like, yes, all these books that are coming out. Because they're doing another Misfit Mansion. And I'm so excited. I don't need to be so excited because it probably won't be as good as the first, but we'll see. I need to lower my expectations so then they can be higher if I enjoy it.
She keeps having to take weapons from the plant.
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
That's so funny. I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
I'm excited. Fun. I think it's right up my alley. My vibes. I feel like it sounds a little like Assistant to the Villain, a little bit like this Spell Shop. So, cool. All the things I like.
Thank you, Flo. Alrighty, that was our last sprint for the night. So thank you all for joining us. Don't forget, if you are reading along with Bloom Book and Bible, pick up a copy. It doesn't have to be this one, but pick up a copy or get one from your library of The Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. It's a Christian classic allegory that so many people love, and I cannot wait to read it. I'm very excited. I feel like I'm going to love it. So I'll probably be in a little bit of a slumpy slump after Mad Mabel, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to be thinking about this for a bit. So
it's like, let it roll over you. Go play some Greenlight Valley.
Oh my goodness. Well, see, the thing is, like, on my downtime at work, like if it gets really, really slow, I'll pull out my Kindle. So I'm like, I need something else to read, but I don't want to read because I just want to sit on this.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll see. I finished 2 books today. I finished Considering Sparrows, which was an arc that I had from NetGalley, and then I finished this, which was an arc I had from NetGalley. So look at me. Look at me finishing my NetGalley arcs.
Nice. That's great. Getting all the points for it.
Oh yeah, I love Pilgrim's Progress. Awesome.
I found my iPod. Yeah, my iPod from back in the day, and I've been bringing that to work and just listening to music. That's been really fun because it's like all the stuff from the 2000s that I listened to. Where'd you go? Are you okay?
Sorry, hold on. Okay, my computer was trying to restart, and
No.
I was like, "Nope, nope, nope, nope." I said, "Hold on."
Mhm.
I scheduled it at 10:30, and it says estimate 4 minutes. Okay, well, we're gonna go, so my computer doesn't just randomly restart, and we're still here. But thank you all for joining us for Sprints. Yvette, thanks for hanging out and reading
Yeah.
with me. Um, and we will see you all in a couple weeks. Actually, I have something coming up before then, but I
We'll
guess
see
we'll go
you
ahead and say,
Sunday.
yeah, we'll see you on Sunday. Me and
Yeah.
Yvette and Joshua will be here. Wendy's got family in town this weekend, so she will not be able to make it, but we'll hang out. And then um, Monday, I'm also going to be on Gabby's channel for some reading
Nice.
sprints she's doing like a little March Madness readathon deal.
Fun.
And then next Friday, I'm going to be doing a craft night. I'm going to make a prayer board, but if y'all want to come read, I'll have an
Ooh.
ambiance going too. So all the fun things.
Love it.
All right. I hope you all have a good night and a good weekend, and we will see you all soon.